Hello again, YouTube. So it's me again, your favorite city prepper, 5D city prepper. As promised, I'm here to enlighten you about the dangers of carbon monoxide poisoning. So let's get started. So before we do that, like, share, and subscribe. Okay? So let's go. So as mentioned before, we would have all heard about the Texas winter storm in relation to carbon monoxide poisoning. So from this little article I got on Google, let's take a look. So carbon monoxide poisoning, a big concern ahead of the Texas winter storm. So that was concern from the news media ahead of the winter storm. So CDC report finds that CO poisoning is highest during cold weather. So they said never use generator inside a home, garage, or enclosed area. Keep outdoors away from vents, windows, and doors, and turn off generators. Let cool before refueling. And as you will see the lineup there with people with their propane tanks ready to get filled. And again, as mentioned before, people died by staying in the vehicles to keep warm. So a Texas woman and a child died from carbon monoxide poisoning after car left running in the garage. And that's the site here. So again, propane stoves and propane and butane stoves are a no-no, or for use on the inside of homes. Okay, so these are little pictures that I got from the internet of what they look like, but I've already shown you in the previous video of what they look like in real life. Okay, and these are the tanks, as mentioned before, for the gas stoves, the gas and the propane stove and the butane stoves. So let's get started, YouTube. So carbon monoxide poisoning, I'll just give you an overview. Carbon monoxide poisoning occurs when carbon monoxide builds up in your bloodstream. When too much carbon monoxide is in the air, your body replaces the oxygen in your red blood cells with carbon monoxide. This can lead to serious tissue damage or even death. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless, tasteless gas produced by burning gasoline, wood, propane, charcoal, or other fuel. Improperly ventilated appliances and engines, particularly in a tight, sealed, or enclosed space, may allow carbon monoxide to accumulate to dangerous levels. So if you think that you or someone you may know may have carbon monoxide poisoning, get some fresh air and seek emergency help immediately. So what are the causes of carbon monoxide poisoning, one may ask? So poisoning occurs when one is exposed to a large amount of carbon monoxide, a poisonous gas with no smell and taste. This occurs due to carbon monoxide coming from fires, gasoline-powered generators, and indoor charcoal grills. Inhalation of carbon monoxide from combustion fumes, or inhalation of methylene chloride. People who are most susceptible include unborn babies, children, the elderly, and individuals having chronic heart or lung diseases. So what are the risk factors associated with carbon monoxide poisoning? So carbon monoxide poisoning typically occurs from breathing in carbon monoxide, CO, at excessive levels. Symptoms are often described as flu-like and commonly include headache, dizziness, weakness, vomiting, chest pain, and confusion. Large exposure can result in loss of consciousness, seizure, or death. The classically described cherry red skin rarely occurs. Long-term complications may include chronic fatigue, trouble with memory, and movement problems. So let's recap again what the signs and the symptoms of carbon monoxide poisoning include. and the impact on the body. So it causes dull headache, weakness, dizziness, nausea or vomiting, shortness of breath, confusion, blurred vision, loss of consciousness. Carbon monoxide poisoning can be particularly dangerous for people who are sleeping or intoxicated. People may have irreversible brain damage or even die before anyone realizes there is a problem. So the complications are all dependent on the degree and length of exposure to carbon monoxide poisoning. And this exposure may cause permanent brain damage, damage to your heart, possibly leading to life-threatening cardiac complications and fetal death or miscarriage for pregnant women, or even death. So again, just as a little recap of the Texas winter storm, taken from on Facebook, on Google, sorry. So from the article, we see that people in Houston wait in a long line to fill the propane tanks on Wednesday. So that was in February. Amidst widespread power outages related to the winter storm, cases of carbon monoxide poisoning in the state have increased in recent days, with officials attributing most to the improper use of heating devices like charcoal grills and portable generators. Again, I would say the propane stoves are a no-no. I would not recommend, because they are also propane. I would not recommend them in use inside homes. And well, we talked about the generators before. So what can we do to protect ourselves and our family? The first step is to move away to a safer place in order to prevent further exposure to the gas. Those who are unconscious may require a CPR. So what are the precautions? I would say the installation of smokeless detectors like carbon monoxide detectors at home to prevent accidental poisoning. For persons that have chimneys in their homes, the chimneys should be unblocked to allow air circulation, and opening the garage door before starting a vehicle. Never use gas stove to warm your home, and keep fuel burning devices well ventilated. So that's it for me today, YouTube, in terms of my little enlightenment for you on the no-nos of the propane use, and especially propane and butane stoves on the inside of the homes. Again, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much, YouTube. Have yourself a pleasant day. Bye.